Welcome to Tower Gardening Made Easy. I woke up this morning and I discovered something that was just so beautiful. But something really wonderful I found on my second tower this morning. So let me show you. I'm going to try to get in really close. So here it is. Oh my God, look how wonderful that is. So on my towers, I'm not only just growing lettuce, I'm growing beans, summer squash. As you can see here, this is my very first one. And again, this is 3 weeks that I planted all of this. And then I've got I like beans here. I've got zucchini and summer squash. These are all the different kinds of lettuce. Baby lettuce, arugula, and I believe I planted some Boston Bib in here as well. I think the Boston Bib is over here. These little guys over here are peppers, and these are tomatoes. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Now, you ready for this one? So I had an old stalk of celery that I used for a stew that I bought at the store, and decided, well, hey, I'm gonna pop it in some water and left it on the windowsill and change the water every day. So once I had a little bit of a root to it, I decided to stick it in this thing, what we call rock wall. And I'm gonna teach you a little bit about that, but I just wanted to give you a little garden today. And here she is. She's got a little bit of browning, not bad, but the celery has sprouted and it's growing new stalks. So how exciting is that? This is gonna be my tomato tower. So what I've planted in there are the ones that were ready from the nursery. Again, nursery, learn about that later. They had roots in the rock wall. So then I popped them into the little pots and fired this tower up. These are all dwarfed cherry tomatoes, some yellow and some red. These were a little more of a challenge to grow in the nursery, and I filled it up basically. That's what happened. And some of them weren't quite ready, so I pulled them back out and put them back in the nursery. But these guys have been in here for a couple days now, and they definitely they've got some good growth. There we go. So this is what you can do. And this system, once it starts to bloom, as you can see this little cage right here, we're gonna use that as a trellis. And once they start to grow and vine, I'm gonna just drape them. So you're gonna come along with this, and as I report the findings on each of these things, I come down in the morning and I'm just amazed at how much growth there is overnight. Now, remember, these lights are only on from 6 a.m. and they're timed to turn off at 9. Now, why do I do that? Well, because it's kind of the same light span that we have, but just a little bit more. And honestly, I want to go to bed knowing that the water stays on. It goes every 45 minutes for 5 minutes. So it's 5 minutes on, 45 minutes off. I want to know that my lights are all off, including the nursery lights. So I close the door to this room. Look at the paint cans I've stacked up. That's where I put my camera. Knowing that the lights are off and everybody's basically asleep, and we're all good to go. But again, this is just get a little of my room. This is the junk. Okay, this is where I'm doing this. You don't need a special spot, but if you want to make this look like art, you can put this in your house upstairs. I just choose not to right now, and there's no mess. A little bit of debris, obviously, and I'll show you. Here's what I mean. Here's a little bit of debris that you can wipe off or vacuum off or whatever. But there's no water spill. So that was one of my concerns with these was, oh my God, what if the floor gets wet? Okay, there's no water. So as you can see over here is the nursery where I have my grow beds, and we'll get into that in another more detailed video. But as you can see, these are the 3 towers. And like I said, I got 3 more coming, and I've got stuff in the nursery that's relatively ready to go in, but we're gonna do some more planting. I'm gonna show you how to do that. So yeah, this is what you can do to have food safety for your family, stay out of the grocery stores, know that your food is safe because it doesn't have herbicides, pesticides, things that will harm your family. And you too can live healthy and well and live this lifestyle. So thank you for tuning in. Remember, if you're new here, please subscribe. I have so many more videos coming.